is reality? When we have to talk about reality, it means we are going to understand and explore the idea of metaphysics. And metaphysics is a branch of philosophy to understand the fundamental nature of existence and reality, or what it means to be human. And with the rise of science for the last 300 years, it seems that it is so easy to eliminate this whole idea of metaphysics. And that makes me all the more respect Erwin Schrödinger, not only because he developed the wave mechanics, which is the new quantum theory, but also in his later book, when in his older age, when he looked back on the history of science and man, he wrote this book called My View of the World. And the first chapter, he talks about metaphysics when science is so keen on eliminating it, because it is something too abstract to understand. And he said, it is relatively easy to sweep away the whole concept of metaphysics, but you must not think that what has been eliminated is actually metaphysics. What he's trying to say is, in this first chapter, he talked about we have not actually eliminating this whole idea of what it means of reality, of existence, but we just use different names to replace that name. Because with the development of science, we get rid of meta and becomes only physics. So metaphysics turn into only physics, the material things. But then he said, a real elimination of metaphysics means taking the soul out of both art and science, turning them into skeleton incapable of any further development. But, he said this, but metaphysics do not form part of the house of knowledge at all, because metaphysics is the scaffolding. Without such scaffolding, further construction and development is impossible. Perhaps it is time for us to go back to understand what is reality to you and what is existent to you.